This is an extract from the LinkedIn webinar that we had last week. Did anyone attend the webinar? Cool, awesome. I hope you guys got some value from that. Basically, just to summarize, job searching has changed. It has drastically changed. We started off with applying on newspaper classifieds in the 70s. Was anyone born in the 70s? Oh, yes. Oh, yeah, actually, yes. Yeah, so that's how people were looking for jobs. Then in the 80s, it was all about headhunters and recruiters looking for you if you had the right skills. In the 90s, we moved into, or in the 2000s, we moved into the internet. The internet became a thing. And funny enough, when the internet started, a lot of people thought it was just a fad, it would go away, like AI. I promise you, AI is not a fad. If you're not using AI in your day-to-day life, whether it's learning, whether it's working, whether it's building projects, whether it's supply chain, whatever industry you're in, if you're not using AI, you're the same as the person who was not using the internet in 2000. You're gonna get left behind. Don't be scared. AI is not gonna steal your jobs, okay? Then when it comes, and then in 2010s, we had social media. So platforms like LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram all came to the play. And now LinkedIn is the #1 social network for job creation, for job searching and opportunities, right? And now in today's age, it's all about mobile apps and AI, right? Next slide. So why did I think it was great to bring this? It'll make sense in just a minute. So in terms of the current tech landscape, according to Statista, if you guys know them, these technologies are the ones that are here to stay. This is the future. If you are still trying to pick an industry to go into, these are the top 6. So you have cloud computing, that's your AWS, your Azure, your Google Cloud, whoever it is, because nowadays, there's no company that wants to store their data on their own server and manage servers. Who wants to do that, right? Data is everything. That's how Facebook makes trillions of dollars. They sell your private information. So if you want to be a star in data, do get into data. Gen AI, of course, is the most entertaining, the most exciting. That's your ChatGPT, your Gemini, and all these other technologies. Then you've got mobile apps. Mobile apps, right? Who doesn't know mobile apps? And then green tech, since most economies are moving into sustainability and things like that. So if you have any sort of a green tech knowledge, this is the best place. It's a really great place to be. Especially after 2030, most companies are gonna shift from being profit first to sustainability first. So green tech is a big one. Right? Is anyone in green tech? Okay, we need to get in. We're gonna get in, guys. And then lastly, smart devices. So that's your Internet of Things. Now with just your voice, you can command every appliance in your house, right? So these are the technologies to go into. And all of them, coding is still the key. Coding is still the key. Because all these applications, all these industries, all these fields they need instructions. So who's gonna give all these technologies, all these industries instructions? It's the developers, it's the coders. You might not be writing as much code as you used to before, and you will not be spending as much time building a product or solving a problem because there's AI now. But coding is still the key. Coding is not going anywhere. In fact, if you see on the next slide, this was a study done by Microsoft in 2020, which predicted which job roles will be the most in demand. Software development is still the grandfather. Software development is still #1. Cloud is next, and cloud is on the rise. If you want a job and you want a highly paid job, do cloud. Or be a dev, but tie your dev with cloud. AWS is big in South Africa because we have it here, and Azure is also big in South Africa because South Africa is owned by Microsoft at this point, right? And then you've got your data, your AI, cybersecurity, and all these other things. So coding is not dead. You will not be replaced by AI, okay? But I promise you, I'm being recorded, I'm gonna share this again. If you are not using AI every single day, you are dying. You are dying. You will become those people that are bitter, like the yellow cab taxi drivers that are bitter because Uber is here. That will be you. I hear a silence. Did I scare you? Okay. Cool. So please let us maximize AI as much as we can. Okay. Cool. So this is also something that I really want to touch. I mentioned it again on the LinkedIn webinar. We are now living in the attention economy. For a goodie bag, can anyone please explain to me what the attention economy means? Yes.
We generate most of our income and stuff based on how much.
Sorry, let's get you a mic.
We're generating most of our income from how much time users are interacting with the software, with the platforms that we create.
Anyone else with another explanation? Okay, please give her. Well done. Yes. So what she said, I'll just elaborate on what you said. Guys, how many hours a day do you spend on this thing? How many hours a day do you spend on this thing? All your waking hours, right? Yeah.
So the whole idea is that if anything has our attention, hello. Okay, so the idea of the attention economy, right, is if a company can pull you in with whatever that they're selling, be it a product, be it a service, the whole idea is to keep you engaged with that. And the whole, I would assume, marketing aspect is that, and how they generate their profits. That's why Facebook is making so much money through advertising, because we're actually clicking and opening. We're interested in what they're providing and the information.
Can we please give a round of applause? That was very well explained. Perfect. So yes, we are spending time on our phone. So 5 years ago, the most valuable, 10 years ago, 15 years ago, the most valuable commodity was oil. The country that had the most amount of barrels of oil was number one. Saudi Arabia, Dubai. Which one? Yeah, right? Those countries, they had the best resource, which was oil. 5 years ago, it was data. Data was big because, like Facebook, right? They sell your data to other companies. And now if you write code, you can predict. Do you know that banks and insurance companies can tell when you're about to cancel your subscription? And then they call you and then they give you a nice little offer and then you don't cancel. They use data, right? And now we're in the attention economy. What does this mean? Time is the number one most valuable resource that we all have. We all have 24 hours. If you're a normal person, you spend 8 hours sleeping, unlike some people that sleep 4 hours a day, right? If you're a normal person again, you spend 8 hours at work. Then you've got 8 hours left. And then maybe you spend another 4 with your family or your friends or getting ready or in traffic and what. Then you've got 4 hours left. Now you have all the companies, the social media networks, the Netflix, the everything is fighting for your 4 hours. So your attention is the most precious commodity of any company. If a company has your attention, they can sell to you at any given time. So I wanna tell you how you should utilize this, right? Okay, next one. Cool. So in this economy, there are gonna be losers and there are gonna be winners. If you're a loser, keep quiet. If you're a winner, say Melsoft.
Melsoft.
Okay, we've got half winners. Okay, cool. So if you're a loser, this is what's gonna happen. If you're on this side, you are a loser. But we're here to get you on the winning side, right? Losers rely on their degree and certification to get them a job. Losers will go to school, study hard, sit in front, submit assignments on time, then once they get the degree, they wait and they start applying, sending their CV, hoping to get a job. That's loser behavior. And you guys are at Melsoft, you're not losers, okay? Losers don't use AI in their day-to-day workflow. You are gonna lose. I'm telling you, it's already happening, right? And then losers don't learn and adapt on new technologies. The pace at which AI is moving is scary. This time last year, GPT-4 was still so slow. Does anyone know GPT-4? I'm sure you guys know it, right? It was still slow. OpenAI didn't even have a text-to-image. Midjourney was still young, and now we have GPT-4o, where you can literally talk to a robot, and the robot can talk back to you. We are moving at an insane pace. So if you are not constantly learning and constantly adapting, you are going to lose. The middle class is going to be destroyed. There are going to be people that are very, very rich and very, very successful, and people that are very, very broke and very, very poor. There will be no in between. Because someone who is a master of AI and you don't even know how to write a single prompt, you are dead. I'm telling you this, guys. Okay? So if you're a winner, what do? In this attention economy, you need to build a video-first online presence on all socials. Because if someone wants to hire you or give you a contract or whatever, the first thing they do, they're gonna Google your name. Then they're gonna go on your LinkedIn profile. If you're not on LinkedIn, first of all, if you're not on LinkedIn, I don't even have hope. I don't even have hope, right? And then if you're on LinkedIn and you're not creating content, I guess you're there, you're trying, but you have to create. If you're not comfortable being in front of a camera, write. You can still write. Or post pictures, right? Please. Then winners will tailor their CVs to each job. So never ever do that thing where you're trying to apply for a job and you just send one CV to 200 different companies or one proposal to every client that comes to you. This era needs you to personalize and personalize your CV. Like I mentioned that if you haven't watched the LinkedIn webinar, we're gonna put it live on YouTube, then you can watch it again, right? Then winners build relationships with dream clients or recruiters. It'll be very, 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 very difficult for you to just apply for a job and hope. The best way to get a job or a client of your dreams is to build a relationship with them, right? And I'll show you how to do that just now. So now let's move into the actual topic for the day. The types of certifications that are here. So we've got traditional degrees, UNISA, UCT, the likes, online courses like Udemy, boot camps like the best boot camp in the world, obviously Melsoft, YouTube University. People are picking up skills and making money just by learning on YouTube, right? Then we've got professional certificates like your AWS certificates, your Microsoft data certificates, all those that Tritabile did, right? Then you also have company-made certificates. So nowadays, Google can just create a course, put it on Coursera, and then you are learning from Google. Out of these 6, Which one is the best? Are we out of goodie bags? We're out of goodie bags. Company-made certificates. Can you explain why?
Because so company-made certificates work well because it correlates with what they want you to achieve if they've hired you for a specific role. So if I'm going to hire someone to I don't have an example at the top of my head, but it's basically to treat you and train you for that position that you're looking for within the company. And yes, a degree is valuable, but it's not trained to a specific type of job that you will be working. It's more generalized.
Okay, great. Yes, at the back.
I like to believe it depends on your goals, right? First of all, I think you like to tailor your goals, or rather your learning path to what your goals are. There's some who like to go for like entrepreneurship, for example. Some would like to go for like proper working for a company and stuff like that. So I'll give you my personal example. I used YouTube University to gain skills, and when I got the skills and upskilled myself, I then got contracts here and there. Through those contracts, I started working and earning money for me to be able to pay for certifications, professional certifications that boosted my career. So I'd say it really depends on the goals that you set for yourself and the learning path that you like to pursue. So yeah.
Brilliant. Please let's give him a hand of applause. That is brilliant. Perfect answer. You nailed it. I don't even need to say anything. In fact, if you want the mic to continue the presentation. Nailed it. It depends. They all work. Back, please. They all work. There's no one-size-fits-all solution. They all work. As long as you're a winner. As long as you are online, you're using AI every day, and you're building relationships, they all work. Okay? There's no such thing as a scam. Let me tell you why some people would say, let's say, boot camps are a scam. So someone would come to Melsoft and just do the courses, do the assignments, do everything, and then at the end, they wait. They wait and they hope, of which it's like maybe 5%. The majority of people that will say it's a scam, they'll try something, and then programming is not easy, right? You start on HTML, CSS, you're laughing, you're having a good time, you think, why did I not start this before? Then you get to JavaScript. I'm not even gonna go to data structures and back end and all these things. So once things get hard, people say, this is a scam. Or once they get slapped in the face, this is a scam. I would say that this is a scam mentality is 100% for losers. Nothing is a scam, as long as you put in the work. I'm a bootcamp grad. My man at the back is YouTube University. She's university graduate. Everything works, okay? Cool, any questions so far? Are you guys getting some value? Are you guys getting some value? Yes. Okay, cool. Awesome. So when it comes to career paths, these are the technical ones. And when I say technical, I mean you study a skill like software engineering and you get a job as a software engineer. Or you study cybersecurity and you get a job as a cybersecurity analyst. If that's what you want, technical, you only have two options, which is either A, a traditional 9-to-5 job, or B, you become a freelancer where you work your own hours, you work with select clients, you can work from wherever you want, right? They are both fine. People have different objectives. I actually used to look down on 9-to-5s and all these things until someone sat with me and told me, people are different. Some people want just to have a 9-to-5 and then spend most of their time with their family. That's what they value. You, because you want entrepreneurship, you want to be your own boss, you value entrepreneurship, and that's fine. So for 9 to 5, I mean, for technical career paths, you don't have anything outside of this. Or am I missing something? No. Okay, next one, next slide, please. And then if you don't want to be technical, so not everyone who learns how to code is going to be a developer, right? But let's say you want to get a job still. These are the types of jobs that you can take. So one of them is product management or product owner, where basically you are the bridge between the client and the developers. Because you understand how code works and you also understand how business works, you can be a product owner, right? You can also do tech sales. Tech sales is actually the highest paid job in the world in terms of 9 to 5s if you're working for the right company, because the right companies won't limit how much you sell. They'll give you, go and make as many sales as you want, right? We are looking for tech sales experts. If you're a tech sales expert, please reach out to me. Experts, right? Yeah, because they're in demand. Then you've got IT consultants, so you have studied. Let's say you have a background in supply chain management and you've learned how to code, you've learned IT. You can just walk into companies and advise them based on your knowledge, and people can pay you great money for that. Companies like McKinsey, BSG, and the likes. Okay, I think I'm talking too much. The mic is now turning off. Yeah, thank you. Cool. IT consultants, right? So my advice, if you want to be an IT consultant, first have a lot of experience in the field. Then you can advise, right? Then mentorship or coaching, big industry. Because remember, especially in Africa where the median age is 19 years old, Africa is a young continent. So many people want to learn. If you can position yourself as a mentor or a coach, that's a great career to have. And that's my line, I guess. Okay, cool. Almost done, guys, I promise you. I still owe you press-ups from last month. I'll do them soon. All right, cool. Then these are what I would call the money printing careers. For those of you that want money. I love it, guys. Do you guys love money? People, I don't know why there's this stigma in the world where people that love money are looked down upon, or they are like, oh, this guy is motivated by money. Who doesn't love money? Money can get you into rooms that you've never gone to. You can help people. You can buy the best iPhones and stuff. So if you want money, this is where you go, right? The first one being startup founder. And I think this is the one that has the most unlimited potential. So you as a developer, what you should do is you look for a problem that's in your continent, in your area. You build one product, one solution, and you sell it. That's all. That's all. There are so many ideas with AI and all these things coming out. Solve a problem and sell it to the world. You will be shocked. It is difficult. It is very difficult, it's painful, it's stressful, but this is the road that you would have chosen, right? Then you can be an agency owner, which I am, where you build a team and then you service clients. You can make a lot of money in agencies, a lot of money. So you can also try that. Then you can be a content creator and influencer. This is big. Does anyone know a guy called Andrew Tate? You guys don't know Andrew Tate? What about Iman Gaji? Do you guys know Iman? Okay. Luke Belma, anyone? If you say yes to all three, I promise you and I we have the same algorithm. We're watching the same things. These guys have, and obviously then there's Logan Paul. who I would say is number one out of them all. These guys, what they do, they create content. That's it. And then they build their brands, then they sell to as many people because they have a brand. Logan Paul made $1.2 billion selling Prime, an energy drink. He competes with Gatorade and all these big companies only because he has a personal brand. People know him. You have to get online. You have to. I don't know, maybe it's fear of being judged. Maybe, I don't know, maybe it's fear of being judged, but there is really no reason why you shouldn't be posting 2-3 times a day on TikTok, LinkedIn, Instagram, and all these platforms. There is no reason. You have to build your brand, okay? And then you also have plugin and theme developers. So these people, you can build a beautiful theme or a beautiful plugin, then you sell it to other people that will use it later. You can make great money with that as well. Okay? Cool. So which one is the best option? You already nailed it. It all depends with your goals, what it is that you want to achieve in life. Some of you want 5 children, like me. So if you want 5 children, it's very difficult for you to be a startup founder because you have 5 children, okay? So it all depends with what you guys want. And then next one, please. And then building a successful career takes time. There's no such thing as a get rich quick. There's no such thing. If someone tells you that in 3 months, if you invest 20,000 into this thing, you're gonna be making 20,000 per month, and you don't have to do anything, you don't have to work for it. Like those Forex guys who say you multiply your money by 2, by 3. Guys, there's no such thing. Especially in tech. Tech is difficult. You have to go through it. You are gonna feel stupid. You are gonna feel dumb. You're gonna feel like you don't know what you're doing. You're gonna wanna give up many times. But you just have to go through it. There's a person, a lady who did Melsoft, and she got to a level 8. We have 10 levels. She got to level 8, then we secured an internship for her. She went to the internship, and after a week or 2, she quit. I was extremely angry. And I was speaking to the owner of the company, and I was like, what happened? Why did she quit? He told me that the number one characteristics that makes someone be a great developer is grit. That's all. You just have to persevere. You just have to keep pushing. You get punched, the bug comes, you continue. You don't sleep maybe 2-3. If you have not gone 2 or 3 nights without sleep, you are still a rookie dev. If when you have deadlines, right? So it takes time, be patient, eventually you'll reap the rewards. Okay, next one. Cool, so that is all, if I'm not mistaken. Oh yes, what should you do now? Number 1, learn. Make sure you improve your skills as much as you can. Be constantly learning. Number 2, network. Build relationships. You only need 1 handshake to change your life forever. Just 1. So what you need to do is just constantly be shaking hands. Shake. Shake, shake. Shake hands. The more hands you shake, the closer you get to your goals. I'm telling you, right? And make bold asks. No one is gonna give you something if you don't ask for it. It's like let's say you want to start a family for the guys. You want to have a wife. There's no way someone is just gonna come to you. You didn't ask, you didn't kneel on one knee, you didn't pay lobola, you didn't make any bold asks. It does not work. You have to make very bold asks, especially on LinkedIn. This is a tip I'm telling you guys. LinkedIn is gold. Do you get me when I do this? LinkedIn is gold. Ask, ask, ask. Get senior devs, ask for mentorship, ask for sponsorship, ask for clients, ask, 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 ask. Be as bold as you possibly can with your ask. The worst thing that can happen is they will ignore you. That is the worst thing. They will ignore you. If they ignore you, wait 3, 4, 5 days, follow up with them. Hey, I'm just checking in if you got my message. And you need to follow up 12 times until you give up on someone. 12. That's all. You just have to be determined and make the most bold asks that you can possibly think of. Okay? And then, next one, please. All right, cool. Then, if you want to learn, we have boot camps, you guys know. So we've got 3 boot camps at the moment. Software engineering, which is the grandfather, it's still like the most in demand. Then we also have cybersecurity boot camp. So if you want to break into cybersecurity, we have a 6-month boot camp crash course that's aimed at just getting you your first job. That is our #1 goal with our boot camp, right? And then we have a very new UI UX design course that's done by our G, right? I'm not gonna announce it, but we have a UI UX design course. So what we're seeing is some people start coding, like I mentioned that story where then they get to JavaScript and then they give up on coding, but they still want to be involved in tech and in designing and things like that. UI UX design can be your career path because you don't need to write code, right? And then the other thing that we are working on, next slide please, is, back slide please. Yeah, is a new membership app. So we're working on an app for 97 Rand a month where we will give you guys exclusive courses. So if you want intros to intros to intros to intros to, maybe you don't want to just dive in 40K head first into a bootcamp. You want to try it first. Exclusive events like this, but a lot smaller, where we have that one-on-one meeting and stuff like that. Exclusive webinars that are for members only. So we'll be making asks and asking the most influential people that we can possibly find to come and deliver webinars for you on a weekly basis. Then we'll have exclusive opportunities that are within the network only. So it'll be on a proper mobile app and exclusive opportunities for members only. Then there'll be a private network. Just ask, guys, it's private, right? Just ask. Private network as well as private mentoring if you need mentorship for 97 Rand a month. That's not Nando's, or I mean, not even if you go to Spur, you spend 5 times that. But the reason why we are really starting this is we want to build a true, proper community in the tech space. So thank you so much, guys. Any questions? Yes.
I'd like to make a bold ask.
Go for it.
Giving you an example of bold ask. If you see me around, please just ask me about my business and I'll give you a survey to fill out. And just let me know. Thank you.
Perfect. Guys, well done. Please see him. Watch him. Your name, sir? Giovanni. Yeah. Awesome. Thank you, Giovanni. Awesome. Any other questions? Yes, Mr. Allen.
Yeah, not a question, but a little bit similar. Looking for about 4 developers, some on JavaScript and others on Java.
Great. Guys, if you're looking for a dev job, there you go. You've got it. He wants 4. You have to be really, really bad if you don't qualify when they want 4 people. Right? Okay, question.
I saw that you've got 3 sort of branches in terms of IT, but you don't cater for cloud. Any reason for that? Because I'm currently certified AWS Cloud certified.
Yeah.
So I think, but employed currently as a software tester. So I want to grow into cloud, but your bootcamp is lacking cloud.
Yeah.
Do something for us.
Absolutely. So we are launching it. It's not ready, We have a partner that is gonna help us. It'll be AWS Cloud. So what the industry wants, they don't want cloud practitioner certification only. You have to have at least solutions architect or developer. You're an SA. See, that's what they want. So ours will be, it will be training you to become a cloud developer and have that purple badge from AWS. We are 100% working, and the demand on that is insane. So we've got you, bro. Cool. Anyone else? Any questions? All right, if you are shy and you don't want to ask questions, I will be standing somewhere there. Then you can come and we can chat. Awesome. Thank you so much, guys.